Hi, everyone. It's Rivka Malka, and welcome to 21 Journeys. Today, we have the lovely Ashira all the way from the Holy Land. Ashira, hi.
Hi, Rivka Malka.
Oh, it's awesome to have you here. And in case you're joining us for the first time today, we are on 21 Journeys, where we introduce you to 21 students, past and present, who have joined us in our coaching school in order to light your fire, see all that you can be, learn from them, and we're going to share an awesome time together. Our format is 10 minutes of interview, 10 minutes of coaching, and it's going to be great. Today, I have the sweet pleasure of introducing you to Ashira. If you don't know, the word Ashira, the name Ashira, actually means in Hebrew, I will sing. It's a beautiful name. And Ashira is a composer and a musician. And she's got just a fascinating journey. It's been a lot of fun to have her in this school and kind of track her journey through so many different life stages and how arts and music have played into that. It's just amazing. She has so much to offer. So we're going to get to know her in a minute. And I just want to highlight for you how fun these interviews have been, just seeing how people are taking the coaching school with its raw skills and really becoming who they're meant to be. It's not a cookie cutter approach. It's not like everyone needs to be a certain type of coach. You get to be you, and this is going to amp you up. So without further ado, welcome, Ashira, and we'd love to hear all about you.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here, Rivka Malka. So my name is Ashira, and I've worn a lot of different hats in my life. I've been a musician and a singer since I was a little girl, and I'm trained as a musician. And I also have had the joy and pleasure of being a teacher. So I also teach voice, and I'm a voice coach. And when I was in my after college, I decided to pursue Jewish studies, and I came to Israel, and I just fell in love and decided I wanted to stay forever. And I ended up staying for a few years and going back, and Hashem has blessed me to bring me back again. So now I'm living here with my family, and
That's
embarking
right in the
on.
middle of school. All of a sudden, Ashira's like, guess what, guys? I had a life change. Now we're moving to Israel. We're packing up our house in a month or two, and it's happening.
That's
And you did
right.
it.
Hashem's time, not my time. But you know what? It's awesome. And it's been great. So now I have this whole new chapter where instead of kind of compartmentalizing my life, I do music over here and I do teaching over here. It's sort of all coming together with music and coaching and life in the Holy Land.
Wow. Could you explain how that all works? Because that's a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, I tried to separate it, to be honest. I thought I really should just focus on one thing, but maybe it's just my personality. And it's one of the things I love about Rivka Malka's school is that you can just be your own personality. There's no one way you have to be a coach, but I just I just like to connect with people in whatever way works best for them with my skill set to bring them closer to the truth of who they are and to bring them closer to their authentic voice, whether that's their singing voice or the voice of who they are in the world or their life mission, whatever that might be,
Mhm.
and to support them and witness them and not direct them, but guide them as they direct themselves, really,
Yeah.
into fulfilling their next step of who they are. So
Yeah.
I just do it all. I have a certain number of voice students. I have a certain number of coaching students. I teach intuitive arts classes, and I perform. I share my music.
Amazing. Your music is amazing. You once sang an incredible song called The Voice of a Woman. It was so incredible. And it was about the voice. In Judaism, there's an idea that the singing voice of a woman has a private sensual quality, and women who follow the Torah only sing in front of other women because their voice is that powerful. However, Ashira, in your song, you really like deepened my understanding of what the voice of a woman is, like her message, her yearning, her tones, her gentleness, her strength. It blew my mind, honestly. And I would love for you to share just one piece of wisdom that you can about the voice of a woman.
Well, thank you for
And
that.
I'm putting you on the
I'll tell
spot.
you that that song was a gift to me from Hashem. I just I just had this question, what is the voice of a woman? I wanted to know. I had this yearning, and I just started writing, and this information, these words came to me, and then the music. But I would say that the thing that I took that I found surprising about it was the idea that the voice of a woman is in all of us. You know, often under lock and key, hidden from our eyes, from our minds to see, housed within our hearts is she who guides us, sustains us, renews us, enlightens us, teaches us the way to be.
Mm.
And for me, that's the voice of a woman. It's that inner guidance, that inner compassion, that inner wisdom.
Yes.
That's the voice of the feminine. It's the soft voice. It's the gentle voice. It's the kind voice, the loving voice. And it's the voice that doesn't get the airtime and respect that it deserves, you know? Like, we're a very masculine society who wants results now, and you know, working hard and doing what you have to do. And, you know, without the balance of that gentleness and that compassion, you can't have wholeness, and you can't have the fullness and completion of whatever it is that your heart wants.
Mm-hmm. It's so beautiful. This is what I'm hearing in there. The voice of a woman is, you said it's in everyone. That means that there's the voice of a woman inside a man's heart as well. And what I have, and he needs it, because, you know, you don't want to have a single parent family on the inside of your heart, only like this guiding, directing one. You want the supportive, nurturing, intuitive one as well. And what I found in my life is the more that I discovered the voice of a woman in me, a gentler voice towards myself, the more I could bring that to my husband. And that brought what we're going to call the voice of the woman to the home, to his experience of life, like a kinder experience of life, a kinder experience of himself, a nicer view. You know, just awakening our voice of a woman to ourselves has such a ripple effect.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And I would say that for me, in my coaching or in my work, you know, whatever it is that I'm doing, bringing that balance of the feminine, the voice of a woman, that gentle, intuitive element, and the more masculine, analytical, problem solving, looking at things, making plans. Both of those worlds are essential for balance and progress. And so just dancing with that, working with people to find that inner balance is the thing that I would say is like is the thread that runs through everything I do.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You're reminding me of when I had this shift in time where like everything was breaking down in my life. And when I was getting coaching, I literally told my coach, like, I need an alpha male. I need an alpha male. Now, honestly, if you brought me an alpha male, I probably like wouldn't do well with any alpha male. But I needed to find alpha male inside of me to like get up and lead myself. So I'm so resonating with what you're saying, because my later chapter, you know, more recently was to find that feminine again, but I had to find alpha male first. So this is why, by the way, I love your life mission work. If anyone really wants to like step into their voice, into their mission, Ashira is your address. She's got a life mission coaching package where it's so forward moving, but balanced, embracing all of you and doing stuff in the world. It's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm passionate about that. You know, what are we here for if we're not fulfilling on our mission? We all have this burning question always going in the back of our minds. Who am I and what is my purpose? What am I doing here? And it feels like this unanswerable question. And I'm here to tell you it's not. It's not unanswerable. And the person who has the answer is you. And my job is to support you in discovering that answer and claiming that answer and living that answer, bringing it into your life.
I have another on the spot question for you.
Yes.
And that is, who are you? What do you know about yourself and your mission that you feel comfortable owning? It's always evolving. It's always expanding. So it's not like you're going to land, but in this current moment.
Yeah. Well, I'll share with you my mission statement. You know, as I was working on it, I created a mission statement. And I was really looking for a metaphor. I'm not a good with metaphors. That's a weakness of mine. And I was really having a hard time coming up with a metaphor. And then I came up with this word, anthem. Because an anthem is more than a song. It is a song, but it's like it brings people to their feet, and it stands for something larger, and the whole community comes up behind it, and it's moving forward a purpose, right? That's an anthem. And so who I am is I am the anthem of truth and faith that brings clarity and possibility into the world.
Amen. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous mission statement. And I love how the music made its way in there.
Yeah.
That's so gorgeous. That's so beautiful.
So I think my mission is to bring clarity, and with clarity comes possibilities for people. And that's what I do as a coach. I work with people to bring clarity when there's confusion or, discord or tension or even, the unconscious mind is taking over. You don't even know what's going on. You just know that something's going on, right? The goal is to bring clarity, and with clarity comes awareness, and awareness changes everything.
Yes, it does. Amazing. Thank you, Ashira. Folks, if you want to reach out to Ashira and book a life mission session, or you're just curious about what it's like to be a musician playing the harp and other instruments in the land of Israel, or you just want to send her a good word, she just moved there, she's still in transition, you can reach her. Ashira, what's your email?
My email is info, I-N-F-O, at ashirazahavi.com, Z-E-H-A-V-I.
Great. Unbelievable. Okay. Awesome.
I'd love to hear from you. Reach out. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're a great coach, and I loved having you in our school. So we're going to go into some coaching now. Is that good for you?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And we always give this disclaimer. Coaching can get really, really deep. We don't call it transformation coaching for nothing. But in this space, in public, we preserve the dignity of our human vulnerable experience and just do a top piece of coaching. Just know that coaching can have more for you if you're struggling with some major life stuff. In the meantime, today we're going to have a bit of a shift with Hashem's loving help. So Ashira, would you like to head right in setting an intention or a prayer for the next couple of minutes together? It's maybe 10 minutes.
I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be coached by the masterful Rivka Malka. And my intention is to remove the fear from my heart that questions my next steps.
Amen. Amen. And Ashira, I'm going to ask you to speak a little bit loud for this part. Is that okay?
Sure.
That's good. Awesome. Okay. What is on your mind?
Well, as we talked about, I just moved to Israel, and we are, in the process of settling into our apartment, and my life is taking a bit, it's shifting from acclimating to being here. And so just everything's new, everything, like where's the post office and where do you go to the doctor and all that stuff. But just as I'm entering community and meeting people here and sharing about myself and what I do, just, this happens to me in my life. When I have a dream come true, instead of being like happy about it or excited, I get terrified. I'm so scared. Like, is this really happening? Is someone going to take it away? And it makes me question everything that's completely fine and perfect and there's no problem. But inside, I'm just afraid.
Got it. Whoa, Ashira, you brought us something really tender and human. Like, why? You finally get what you want. It's all coming true. You made it there, and then it's terrifying. It's just terrifying. It's like, what's going to be? Will this all go away? And just not, like, it's scary. Yeah. So you told us that you're weak in metaphor, but sometimes your weakness is your greatest asset. And I'm going to ask you, if metaphor is kind of an abstraction of things, of ideas, what is the reality? The opposite of metaphor is reality. So what is your reality right now?
My reality right now is that I live in Jerusalem, that I live in a beautiful apartment, that my children are in a wonderful school that is nurturing to them, that my husband has a beautiful office and a place to do his writing and fulfill the things that he's been wanting to do for so long. And all my needs are met. You know, we have everything we need to sustain us. And people are warm and welcoming, and it feels like there's a real place for us here. It feels like there's longevity. Feels like it's a place we could really be for a long time,
Yeah.
and have that be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Your husband's happy, your children are happy, your husband has an office, the people are nice, you're in Israel. So I'd love to share with you that I just read about the brain, that we have a brain and only 3% of it, 3%, is the frontal brain, which is where logic lives. So thinking. 97% is the emotional brain, and it only works in pictures. Is that amazing? That means that you're thinking like, I should be happy. Everything lines up over here. But 97% is life experience, memories, and images of the past that are informing how you're actually feeling. So, can we take a minute, pardon me, just to sit with that reality? Let yourself, if you can, if it resonates with you, just feel into your brain that you're having this experience of, gosh, like, I can't catch up.
Yeah, it feels like it's right here.
What feels like it's right here?
That voice, I can't catch up, I can't catch up, you know. I'm not really connected to the stuff in the back.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So let's see if we can do a little bit of rewiring, meaning you know it's good, but the mammalian reptilian part of your brain, whatever it is, it actually is terrified. Okay. And see if you can find in your mind's eye, just ask your mind, could you please bring forth a memory that will help me to understand why I feel like I'm going to drop, this is all going to fall away and I'm going to lose everything? And you don't have to say it out loud. You can just find it for yourself for today.
Okay.
Great. And now, what would you like to do with this memory to help inform it that things are okay now and you can relax and let it unfold?
Um, well, first of all, it's a memory. It's something that happened and it's not happening now. And everything that happened then was meant to happen exactly as it happened. And um, that was then and this is now.
Does your memory care about that? Or is it still really strong?
Um, well, I think just the panic, like that feeling of panic, is strong. It's not really connected to a thought or a memory.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's like you said, it's like reptilial. It's just
It just is.
primal.
It's
Yeah.
primal. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It is very, very primal. Yeah. So when you are experiencing a deep feeling, do you often go to music? What helps to calm?
I do go to music. I like, and actually, not vocal music. When I'm really feeling it, I like to just play the piano, you know,
Mm-hmm.
without singing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but also meditation, like deep breathing and
Mm-hmm.
calmness. So I'll put on a recording of a meditation um, or some soothing music.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you able to access that now? Not this minute, but in your life?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Does that heart behind you work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you mind taking it out? Yeah. So I know that this looks very planned, dear friends, but we did not plan this. It's just the wild world of coaching. We use what we got. What I'm thinking is that I wonder if you could use the voice of a woman, the calming, soothing, guiding voice to inform yourself, to reassure yourself and calm the panic, and plant inside that brain through the power of music something that is comforting and also true about life right now.
So you mean to just play?
Just play, and while you play, say the words.
Uh-huh. Life is a series of steps.
Louder.
Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. Sometimes they go directions you don't expect, but that's okay. There's something guiding those steps, making sense of them. And sometimes you discover why, and sometimes you don't. But you can grow confident in taking your next steps, whatever you see them to be. That's another one.
Beautiful. That's it. The voice of a woman has spoken. I'm getting a big harp hug. Yeah.
It is a nice hug.
It is a nice hug. Yeah.
I don't usually hold it on my lap. I usually have it on a table, but there's something very intimate about just holding it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's heart-shaped, you know.
Oh, that's so, yeah. It's incredible. So we need to wrap up now. And I just want to reflect back to you your beautiful message that life has ups and downs, and we are being guided. And sometimes we know why, and sometimes we don't. And from this place of woman, what is the mindset, the frontal mindset, the choosing place, not the reptilian place, the choosing place? What's the mindset that you would like to step into?
I think just to be confident with each step that I'm really practiced and committed at being in tune with each of my steps. And it's not that I never make mistakes or that bad things don't happen, but you know, nobody's life is perfect. But big picture, things turn out pretty well when I do that. So you know, to just keep having faith, and also if I'm nervous or maybe I just need to sit down for a little while. Maybe I'm not supposed to be taking any steps. Maybe I'm just supposed to be enjoying the view for a few moments and taking it in. You know, that I think sometimes when I accomplish something, I don't spend enough time savoring that. I just am looking for the thing or like what I need to do to move forward. And
Mm-hmm.
it could be that what I'm supposed to do is just stop and enjoy.
Yes. Wow. It's almost like I'm hearing two modes, like high alert mode, just nerves and panic, and this can all go, and I've got to take my next steps and be confident and go forward. But it's almost like the beautiful confidence that you have can get wrapped up also in the panic or in the like. And then there's this more feminine way, which is being still, knowing that you're guided, taking in the view, slowing down, being with your feelings.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And saying thank you, like say, like really in my soul, saying thank you for this gift, for this manifestation. Yeah.
Okay. So we would say that the mindset that you want to choose when you feel the panic is gratitude.
Mm.
Okay. And there's steps to gratitude. First, hearing that there's ups and downs and that this is scary and that this is a big change, but gratitude. Is that accurate? Could you say it in your own words?
Yes. No, that's beautiful. Yeah, gratitude. But I also think I liked when you said stillness.
Okay.
Sort of like a freeze frame in a picture, you
Yeah.
know? It's like you just like enjoy the manifestation moment without having to move, without having to do. You know, I think that's part of it also.
Okay. Yeah. And there's a lot of action when you first settle in the land of Israel. So you've probably had a lot of action already.
Yes.
Are you ready to settle into a little bit more stillness?
Yes, that's how it feels. I mean, our things are going to arrive. There's going to be a flurry, but then, you know, take some time to just settle in and enjoy
Yeah.
before everything comes with the school year and the Hagim and like there's lots of activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest and recover. Love it. Thank
Rest,
you,
recover, and
Ashira.
rejoice.
Say it again.
Rest, recover, and rejoice.
Ooh, I love it. Okay. You have your instructions.
Yes.
Baruch Hashem. Okay. This is the lovely Ashira, everyone. Always hard at work, always gorgeous. Out there making it happen with Hashem's loving help. Thank you for joining us, everyone. We'll see you on our next 21 journeys. We begin coach training, an awesome self-development journey and a journey towards your own professionalism and impact, all happening July 25th. We'll see you at rivkamalka.com for registration. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Ashira.
Pleasure. Goodbye.
Bye.